Now this is the story all about how the topics that I used to care about, like social justice and things like that, became super fucking boring, and that's where we're at. I look like Ricky Berwick. Hey everybody, Chris Reagan here, welcome to the program. I know what you guys are gonna say, so I'll just say it for you. Chris, why does it take you forever to make a fucking video? Doesn't take anybody else this long. I mean, look at the most relevant YouTuber of all, Shane Dawson. Even he puts out a video every damn day.
Oh my god. 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 Make sure to give me a thumbs up.
Why can't you be more like Shane Dawson, Chris? Why can't you? And you know what, guys? I really tried. I bought his goddamn book. I bought several copies. I ingested it. I studied it. I cut it with a 1,000-degree knife, and nothing. Well, that's not entirely true. I did learn one valuable lesson, and that lesson is, of course, I'm just not as cool as Shane Dawson is. I don't got my own fucking book. I didn't write a memoirs. But in all seriousness, guys, all jokes aside, the reason there hasn't been a video in a while is because I'm just so goddamn bored. Not of YouTube per se, just the social justice stuff in particular. You know, guys, I feel like we get the picture. I feel like the majority of sane people agree with us. There's no need to go on harping on about social justice all the livelong day. I almost fucking fell and broke my neck. So I figured on today's episode of Weekend Recap, which, by the way, once again does not take place on an actual weekend, I thought we could shake things up a bit. Just mix it up. So what we're going to be doing today is a bit of a recap of 2017 so far, covering all the major stories that you guys wanted me to cover, but I just didn't give enough of a fuck about at the time to make a full video on. I missed a considerable amount of stories this past few weeks, so I figure this'll probably get us right back on track. Ooh, you fucking excited?
Yeah.
Are you fucking excited?
Yeah, I am.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Our first story of the day is BLM Kidnapping, the event that took the internet by storm, in which a group of 4 mentally retarded black people kidnapped a mentally handicapped white person. But not only that, they tortured him for 48 hours. Wait a second, did I say the 4 black people in this situation were mentally handicapped? That's not actually true. That's a misread of the situation, although they did live stream their fucking kidnapping of a handicapped man to Facebook live. So, you know, I'm not entirely sure that they're not mentally handicapped in any way. And this took the internet by storm specifically because the police statement about it was just so cavalier. He basically said, oh, it's just dumb kids being kids. Oh, you know, they're young and stupid. Oh man, these young kids, such characters these kids are. You know, you should have watched the live stream, guys. It was wonderful. These guys are such characters. They came up with these hilarious catchphrases while they were torturing the guy, like what was the one? Fuck white people.
Fuck white people.
Fuck Donald Trump.
Fuck Donald Trump, nigga.
But yeah, so the police's cavalier disregard for like what actually happened pissed off a lot of people, because you know very well if it was 4 white people who kidnapped a mentally handicapped black guy and live streamed it to Facebook with evidence of them saying fuck black people, fuck Martin Luther King or something, you know that it would be a hate crime, right? But no, not according to the police in this situation, because apparently they were trying to figure out if there was a political or racial motive, which to me seems pretty fucking obvious. They said a hate crime was under consideration. Bullshit, it's a hate crime. There is a happy ending though, in that they did get charged with a hate crime, not against white people, but against a disabled person. And guys, come on, if you're gonna kidnap and torture somebody, do it like a sane person. Find an abandoned warehouse with a dirt road with only one entrance with no Wi-Fi. You fucking amateurs. Ooh, I'm gonna live stream it to Facebook. Brilliant. Fucking genius. The next generation of criminals is going to be embarrassing. But as I said, guys, they're being charged with a hate crime, so everything is perfectly fine. Our next story is GoldenShowersGate, and boy is this clusterfuck of the ages. So BuzzFeed, in their infinite wisdom, tried to do an expose piece on Donald Trump by releasing a 35-page unverified document that makes all kinds of allegations and assertions about activity that Trump had engaged in while on a trip to Russia or some shit like that. Now, there's a lot of fucking bizarre stories in this document, like, I guess, he walked into a bathroom and shouted, "I hate black people," or something like that. It's all ridiculous, but the standout one that everybody seems to be gravitating towards is the P story, in which Donald Trump allegedly hired prostitutes to piss on a bed in Russia that he knew that the Obamas had slept in previously. Now, again, none of this is verifiable. None of this has any proof behind it. In fact, every day that goes by, there's more and more holes poked in these allegations. People who are cited to have been there were never there to begin with. It's just a clusterfuck. There's no proof of any of this. It might as well be a screenplay at this point. But what I love most about this is that BuzzFeed, in some kind of vague attempt to seem more journalistically important than they actually are, ended up kind of justifying Trump's bitching about fake news by doing this whole thing. Because what they've done is they've literally published fake news. They've published a story that is not verifiable, that has no proof behind it, and asserted it, and just basically just threw it out in the open. And now BuzzFeed's making all these kinds of excuses like, oh, we want the readers to make up their minds, but it doesn't matter. You've published a bullshit story. But really all they've done here is hurt every single left-leaning journalistic publication that might want to hold Trump accountable in the future, because now Trump has an actually legitimate precedent for dismissing all critical claims about him as fake news. Way to go, BuzzFeed. Good fucking job. But yeah, guys, so those are really the only big stories that I feel like I missed that I wanted to talk about. Now, I think, would be a good time to segue into the brand new musical section of the show. Are you with me? I hope you are. Now, hold on a gosh damn second, Chris. Are you telling me there's a musical number here? You got a musical segment on your show, and you didn't warn us about this kind of a drastic change to format? That's a good question. Let me address this lighting for a brief second. We're gonna do a giveaway, guys. On today's episode of Chris Has a Nervous Breakdown on Camera, you'll have a chance to win a signed copy of the official soundtrack to DreamWorks Trolls. You have to understand, I would never put anything in a giveaway that I didn't personally think was amazing, so I'll let you be the judge. I'll let you experience the Trolls soundtrack with me. Guys, I swear to God, when you hear this soundtrack, you're gonna be moved. Well, wasn't that just magical? If you remember, guys, if you want this signed copy of the Trolls soundtrack, just like this comment, subscribe to this video, and comment this like, and then you'll win a chance to get this free copy of Trolls. No free shipping though, guys. I'm not fucking made of money here. You can't go expecting the world of me. So now that we have all of that shit out of the way, we can get on to our final story of the day, which comes to us in the form of an article by The Guardian. Watching porn in public is not okay. It's harassment. Now, this article was written by Rhiannon. This article was written by Rihanna. I was trying to come up with some sort of Chris Brown Rihanna joke about like wife beating and all that stuff, but I feel like that's a bit of a dead horse, and that dead horse has been beaten almost as much as Rihanna has. So in my infinite wisdom, I'm going to forego that joke. Wow, Chris Reagan, so topical. Such topical humor. Bush did 9/11. What's the deal with airline food? So there's this Y2K. Have you heard about this thing? Now just so we're clear going ahead on this article here, I'm not saying that it's not creepy to watch porn in public. It's fucking creepy. In no way am I defending this or like encouraging it. Don't fucking do that. But to call it harassment seems like a bit of a stretch to me. Personally. What if you're on a plane and you downloaded a rated R movie so you could watch on the plane so you don't lynch yourself out of pure boredom? What if said movie has plenty of tits to be seen? If someone in like another aisle sees that you're watching a movie in which there is nudity, is that harassment then? What if it's really harmless softcore porn? Or what if it's ASMR, audio only? Welcome to ASMR. So silly. They're so silly over at The Guardian. Many apologies to Rihanna, but this is just a dumb article. She should go back to playing hockey or whatever it is that she fucking does. She even ends the article by saying, oh, we need to nip this in the bud before watching porn becomes even more normalized than it already is. And it's like, this is The Guardian, so my immediate assumption is that if there's an article posted on The Guardian, the author is a liberal, which has my mind asking this question: since when did being anti-normalization of porn, since when was that a liberal thing? Because I'm pretty sure it was the conservative right in the past who was going off about how dangerous porn is and how, oh, we can't have this normalized, it's gonna upset our values. But then here we are, we got The Guardian peddling the same shit, but it's for a different reason. Now porn is harassment instead of the devil. I thought we reached the consensus ages ago that porn was fine. Oh, silly me. I must be thinking of back in the good old days, back in 2008, before the worldwide gas leak of the 2010s. But that's really all I felt like saying. There's not really much else to say in regard to these stories. So in conclusion, porn is harassment. Donald Trump likes watching women pee. And shouting the phrase, fuck white people, somehow isn't racism. What a wonderful world we inhabit today. But that's gonna be it for me today, guys. Don't forget to take part in the totally not a joke in any way giveaway of Troll 2 on Sega Mega Drive. Also, I just wanted to plug a couple things before I got going. I did a video over on Anthony Fantano's main channel, The Needle Drop, where we sort of made fun of this this horrible rap video, so you can check that out if you want more of me.
He molds young
Similar
minds.
to pottery.
Similar to pottery. He molds young minds. Similar to pottery.
That's fucking terrible. And also, I was on the Best Debate in the Universe podcast with Maddox and Rucka Rucka Ali. So if you want to listen to that, that's in the description. We debated as to whether or not the Nintendo Switch was gonna suck shit. And personally, I think I won that debate hands down.
And how about this, shithead? Super Mario Odyssey. Ever heard of that?
Oh yeah, it looks really cool. Mario running around New York City looking like a fucking mutant.
He doesn't look like, he looks like a plumber. You've never seen a plumber in New York?
I've never seen a plumber in New York stand next to a normal man on the side of Manhattan looking like some kind of dwarf.
So yeah, check out those two things, and I'll see ya real soon with another brand spanking new video. God damn it, this is my life now.
It's smoking as you come. Dude! It's still steaming, dude.
I still avoid touching it.
Why is your skin so black?